I served the Roman Empire. I fought wars against those who did not believe in our gods. But nothing could prepare me for the truth that is now risen.
Coming into this film, it's kind of a daunting character to play, I would imagine.
Jesus?
Yeah.
Well, for me, it was a miracle, straight up. He was like my childhood hero. He was the first superhero for me, as I didn't read comics, I read the Bible. And so Jesus, for me, was this, mythical superhero guy. And I kind of wanted to be him as a kid. And then I turned into an actor, and then it was, people would always say, what role do you want to play? I want to be Jesus. And it became like this joke, because I didn't think it would ever actually happen. And here we are.
We have a perspective of a story which I'm familiar with and is dear to so many, but it's the angle of a non-believer that was going to carry us through, and I thought that was fresh. I also like the idea there's a ticking clock at the beginning. There's pressure to clear up this mess of a Messiah and uprisings, and in Judea at that time that was pretty much every day.
When I actually did get the role, I didn't feel worthy of the role. Then, I was like, oh wow, maybe I'm not the best guy for the job. And then to quell my fears, I took a vow of silence. So I don't want to hear my insecurities in my own head. And also because I sort of felt I needed to be reverential to how important this figure is and for many, many people. So
I love the authenticity of the brutality of the landscape, the ticking clock, the film noir detective element at the front end. And then a man who is deeply conditioned as a soldier, as a military mind trained in warfare. He's both surgical, economical. He's diligent and brutal, and in the investigation, that's how he operates. But I love that his operation of process is challenged by another philosophy, and we see as he's challenged, as he goes down this almost kind of Chinatown-like rabbit hole of thinking he's in command of this investigation, he's thwarted, and as he's thwarted, his conditioning is subject to investigation itself.
You're playing the character who has just been crucified and has come back. Does that change him? Or is it the love was there from the beginning and it does not change at all?
Oh, no, yeah, he's definitely changed. I mean, we start off with our interpretation of Jesus, because I'm not Jesus, it is just a movie. So it's like, it's an interpretation of Christ. And so from that point of view, it's kind of working class Jesus. He's from the working class. He's a builder, he's a carpenter, he's a man of the earth. Tough, he's a man, He goes through all the trails and travails and frustrations of any human being. So we needed to start with him of a place of a real man, but we don't actually meet him in that way. And then after there's I suppose anything in life, it's like the ego. When you let go of your ego, like who you think you are, other possibilities arise. And there's a transformation, your old self dies and a new possibility arises. And the possibility that when he overcomes his worst fears, he can let go of all of the worldly things. And see, Clavius, the central figure in the film, he's still in the world of ambition and drive and power and violence. And he's doing everything right. He's a strong man, and he's trying to get the best life he can in this world. But he lacks faith. He has no faith in himself, really. I'm not talking about religious faith necessarily, but faith in himself that he can actually find peace. And so Christ represents somebody who has found peace.
I had every faith in the filmmakers in terms of them working diligently with church ministers, adhering to Scripture better than I could ever offer or bring insight to. So I think they've been very respectful of that. But I'm also a cinephile at heart, and I want to see a great film. And so what we have is that creativity and that reality dovetailed together.
What frightens you? Being wrong. Wagering eternity on it.